Hey everybody, how's it going out there? Dappa11 here with another Star Wars action figure review. Now this here is from the trilogy line and is titled Mos Eisley Cantina, Scene 1. And you can see here it has a nice 3-table setup with 2, 4, 6 bar stools, 2 for each table, and a number of cups and 3 figures, and a cardboard diorama background. So, on the back of the card, we have here a nice little picture of the setup, the names of the characters and whatnot, and a small profile. Let's check this profile out. On the planet Tatooine, the Mos Eisley Cantina, also known as Chalmun's Cantina, is the hot spot for entertainment and intrigue. Many species intermingle there, spying and conducting shady business. Bounty hunters frequent this seedy joint, hoping to catch their prey in an unguarded moment. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker went to the cantina to find transportation off the planet, which led to their first meeting with Han Solo. Alright, love the New Hope. So there we have it. These 3 figures, their names. Oh, of course, let's check out the bottom here. Proof of purchase gives us, original trilogy collection, and there are no number of points. Cantina score scene 1, yeah, there's no actual number of points on there, which we do see on some UPC codes. So then manufacturers, and then here's some other trilogy figures. Okay. It's a nice little setup here. Oops. Sky's falling. So there we go. Let's open it up and check it out. Okay, so that was in there. Pretty nice and snug. So they wrapped that well, or packaged it well. Okay, let's start with the figures. On the far left, we have Dr. Evazan, a mad doctor who terrifies the galaxy with his creative surgery. Then in the middle we have Warher, the bulky Shirley bartender at Mos Eisley Cantina. And then Kedik Keed Kak, a female Yammerl known for her stealth and technological aptitude. Stealth. Wow, she's pretty big to be stealthy. In fact, let's start with that one. This is the most clumsy of the figures. I was a little bit more impressed once I got her in my hands, and then my enthusiasm for her diminished again when I saw it was only her swivel articulation at the shoulders. It would have been nice had they given us some kind of ball articulation at the shoulders. So it is one plastic. There is no swiveling at the head. There is swiveling at the shoulders, at the waist, 360 degrees. None at the knees, none at the ankles. Okay, so it's just one 3-point articulation. Oh, 5-point. Okay, so there's articulation at the hips, but of course it's inhibited in movement due to its dress. Now if we take a look, it's kind of a clumsy looking figure, which is why I chuckle at the idea that she was given a high score of stealth, or aptitude of stealth, and technological aptitude, okay, but you'd think that one would be more technologically inclined with more digits. And with those clunkers of hands, yeah, that's some Edward Scissorhands problems there. So I don't know. I'm not into this character. I give it like a number. I give it a 3 out of 10. Okay, so let's go to our bartender, our dirty, filthy bartender. Now this initially to me looked like it was a recast of the Power of the Force, or was it maybe a Power of the Figure character that came with the diorama that you put together. But as you can see, the figure on the right has a cup that's stuck in the hand, and the figure that comes with this package, the cup comes out. So there are some slight differences, though. We'll just get on to this one. He does have 5-point articulation at the head, or I should say neck, shoulders swivel only, nothing anywhere else. There is swivel at the waist and at the hips, but nothing at the knees, ankles, wrists, or elbows. So here's something that's pretty interesting. As you can see that thus far, these two that we've reviewed they're a little dirty, as you can tell on their paint jobs. And he's married. Yeah, he's married, but did his wife slap him upside the right side of his head because there's no dirt there? I mean, he's all filthy over here. Looks like a mechanic. And then you get him up over here and he's all clean. So, I don't know, birthmark or dirt. Clean. Who knows? Let the imagination take over. Okay, so we see the rest of the paint. It's very minimal. Pretty much just, I mean, if you don't have one, I mean, I've only seen two. The one that I have that I just shown in this one now. So I haven't seen any others. I don't know if there's a really nice articulated one or not. Hey, you can let me know in the comments section. Okay, so that's that figure. And then, of course, we got Dr. Evans, my first one of him. Oh, I've had my eyes on the vintage collection one for a while. I've just never caught him at the right price or anything. So this mad, insane doctor is a little goofy looking, in my humble opinion. As you can see, he's got the awkward body, hips, the whole 9 yards, the torso. He's got a fair facial sculpt. He's got that left eye. He's got some scars, and he's mutated or a little more grotesque or disfigured on the right. He's got 5-point articulation at the head. Tight, makes me nervous about moving it any further. Shoulders bilateral, swivel only. Hips, frontward, backwards, nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Might be 7-point. Now, it really looks, he's probably supposed to be swivel at the waist. Yep. I don't want to break him. Okay, he moves a little bit, but okay. He was in there, so got to be careful with these guys. Oh, so it's 7-point. So you take the neck, shoulders, waist, hips, but this one does have knees. Okay, and as you can see here, dark paint, pretty filthy. He does come with a firearm. No paint job on the firearm. Blaster pistol, whatever. And, yeah, I mean, it's another figure to put in my cantina. Cool. Though it's just this... and I forgot to say. Okay, so this figure I'd give him about a 5. And the doctor here, I'd give him about a 4. I know. I'm a tough grader sometimes. It's just me. Now here's the nice thing is I did cut off the bottom or the base of this to put it in the back here, and then I could just use these to help keep it up. So we got a nice bar effect, and as you can see here we have 3, 6, 9 cups, 2 different styles, and I think that's a nice little bonus to have, is that you just get 2 different styles of cups, and you can paint them and have different colors or do what you will. Now the stools are in a little bit better condition than I anticipated. I believe it was one of these. It was this one. Looked a little bit more deformed when it was packaged up and forced into that position with the way it was packaged. But I got it out and it doesn't look as bad. And I was going to use some warm water, and whatnot, and try to put it back into place. But I'm really happy with the bar. I'm growing a little bit weary and tired of the paper diorama that you see in the background. That's Power of the Force, or was it Power of the Jedi from the Cantina diorama. Came out in the 90s, I believe. I forget the year, it's right here. But so this is a nice little addition. So we get 2 stools per table, 3 tables, and you can see it's nice and sturdy, interlocking on the bottom. Here it's tagged with the year. Oops. China, Hasbro, 2002. And you can unscrew them and take the these out, I suppose. Oops, maybe I should back it up. So if you unscrew these, then you could take these out and paint, alter them, whatnot. It's not anything I'm planning on doing anytime soon. Here's a view of the back. And I really like this diorama background, I do. So when I can do some close-up shots for some scenes and whatnot, I'll have to revert to this one and use this instead of the one behind. So as you saw in the pictures, you could take a look at stuff in greater detail and pause them and whatnot. So there we have it. A nice little bar cantina extension, another some more patrons to put in there to my small collection that's getting up there. I guess that's just about it. I think that'll cover it. So I really appreciate your time, and thanks for watching and hitting that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe, and keep your eyes peeled for future reviews and videos. So thanks. Take care. May the force be with you. Goodbye, everybody.